You are welcome to my channel. Maya, a 28-year-old waitress, worked at a cozy local diner. Warm-hearted, strong, always smiling and grounded, she was known for her quiet strength and genuine compassion. Despite life's challenges, Maya always put others first, serving every customer with a kind smile and a listening ear. She had a peaceful life until one day when everything changed. The sight that greeted Maya when she left her house to work. That Wednesday morning made her to freeze. She didn't expect what she saw. A sleek black Mercedes was parked crookedly across two spaces, and inside was a man slumped over the wheel, completely still. Her heart pounded. She crept closer. His face was pale, lips bluish, and he looked like he had collapsed rather than fallen asleep. Then she saw his face and gasped. It was Adrian Cole, the man she had helped 2 weeks ago outside Rosie's diner. That night he was broken and drunk. Now he was unconscious outside her apartment. Why was he here? She banged on the window. "Adrian, can you hear me?" He didn't respond. Memories flashed back of him stumbling into the diner, alone and lost. Why did he keep doing this to himself? Maya wondered to herself. Maya called 911. As she waited, her neighbor approached. "Everything okay?" "No," she whispered. "He needs help. I would have loved to assist you, but I'm already getting late to work." The neighbor said, "It's okay. I will handle it." Maya responded. When the paramedics arrived, they took a look at Adrian and said, "Looks like alcohol poisoning and exhaustion," one said. "He's lucky someone found him." They loaded Adrian into the ambulance. One officer asked, "Do you know him?" "Sort of," Maya said. "He came into the diner a couple weeks ago. I helped him get home, but I don't know why he's here." Deep down, though, she felt responsible. 2 weeks earlier, Rosie's diner was nearly empty. That's when Adrian walked in, tailored suit, empty eyes. He asked for whiskey. They only had beer, and Maya brought him one. When she gently asked if he was okay, he opened up. "My father died. Left the family business to charity. Said I wasn't responsible enough." His voice cracked. "Your father was probably right," Maya said. They talked for almost an hour, and Maya listened. Maya told him where she was living, gave him her address, phone number, and informed him that she was living with her grandmother as she had lost her parents. Some years ago, when closing time came, Adrian was too drunk to drive. She took his keys, called him a taxi, and waited until he got in. As he left, he pressed $500 into her hand and whispered, "Thank you for treating me like a human being." What struck Maya wasn't the money. It was the look in his eyes when she showed him kindness. Now the same man was back. He was unconscious in his car and packed right outside her home. After the ambulance she had called left, Maya couldn't focus on anything. She barely knew this man, but something about seeing him so helpless made her feel responsible. That night at the diner, he had seemed lost, like he needed someone to care about what happened to him. Now he was in the same state, maybe worse. A police officer took down her information and asked a few more questions about how she knew Blake. Maya explained about the other night, how he had been drinking heavily and she had made sure he got home safely instead of driving. "That was good of you," the officer said. "A lot of people would have just minded their own business." Thereafter, at work, at home, even while visiting her grandmother, he was all she could think about. She called the hospital twice. They wouldn't tell her anything. She just wanted to know he was okay. She tried to concentrate on her job and stopped thinking about him. Then came the letter, a plain white envelope in her mailbox with no return address. Inside was a handwritten note. "Thank you for not giving up on me. I checked into rehab after that night. I had to fix more than my body. I had to fix my life." Adrian had spent 4 weeks in a recovery center. He faced his grief, his guilt, and for the first time found clarity and hope. "You were right," the letter continued. "Maybe my father wanted me to build something on my own. I have found out that sometimes the people who love us the most push us in ways that feel cruel, but are actually meant to help us grow. So that's what I'm doing. I'm building something honest, and I have been on the project for the past 2 months, and I want you to see it." A small card was paper-clipped to the letter. "Opening night, 7 p.m., 184 Westwood." Maya hesitated, but curiosity won. She was relieved to have heard from him and was curious about what he had built. That evening, she arrived at the address and stopped in her tracks. A beautiful new restaurant stood at the corner, glowing softly under string lights. The sign above the door read, Maya's Table. Inside, Adrian stood waiting and looking very healthy. "I wasn't sure you'd come," he said. "I'm really glad that I could make it here," she replied. He smiled, then gestured around. This place? It's ours. You believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. I want you to run it with me, and not as a waitress, but as my partner. In business and maybe more." Tears welled in Maya's eyes. "You named it after me. I named it after the person who saved me." She stepped forward, heart full. She took his hand and said thank you. Adrian responded, "One night of kindness, one stranger in need, and a second chance that has turned into something greater. Indeed, everyone deserves to have someone care about them, especially during their darkest moments." They focused on getting Maya's Table to grow, and indeed, it did. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like the story, leave your comment, and subscribe to my channel.